Yes, y'all know what it is, man. It's the Ern and Iso show. If you don't know, now you know. We back at it. The Content Kings. Y'all know who we are. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into the pod the way we normally get into the pod. How was your week? How was your weekend?
Hey, man, everything was wonderful, man. And that's straight up, that's a thanks to y'all, man. Y'all got our Beyonce Taylor Swift episode on YouTube, the over 300,000 views, man. Over 300,000. You know what I mean? And I thank y'all, man. I thank y'all for the love y'all been showing me. Like I said, YouTube was like the final frontier for us, you know what I mean? YouTube is the last thing that we got on, and y'all showing us a lot of love, you know what I mean, on YouTube, man. And to all y'all newcomers who was listening to us, you said on like Google Podcast or something like that. For them, you know what I'm saying, for y'all that switched over to YouTube, man, we appreciate y'all. All the people that listened to the Beyonce Taylor Swift episode, and now y'all saying that was the first episode y'all listened to, and now y'all going back and listening to other episodes, and now you know y'all rocking with us, you know what I mean? We appreciate y'all, you know what I mean? All y'all newcomers. Man, that's just amazing to me, man. You know what I'm saying? The success that we have, and man, our numbers, I mean, the way our numbers keep growing, and to have, I think that's our, if I'm not mistaken, that's our first video that went over 300,000. I think the other one we did about Dame Dash did 250K, something like that. But this one going over 300,000 views, man, is amazing. I mean, that's no thanks to y'all, man. I like to thank y'all for the love and support y'all been showing us, man. Y'all really do support us at a time where it's a lot of people complaining that they, know what I'm saying, and they like talking, everybody talking about podcasts are slowing up, this and that.
Never
they're
that.
slowing up and all that. No, ours is going up. So at a time where everybody else is, some people were saying that things slowing up, ours is speeding up.
Yeah.
So I'd just like to thank y'all for that, man. For real. Now I mean, for real, from the bottom of my heart, man. 300,000 views. That's crazy. 300,000 views. You know what I'm saying? For people that two guys that ain't already famous, that don't, like you say, ain't already famous, ain't already celebrities. You know what I mean? For our numbers to be growing the way it is, man, we appreciate that, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Just thank y'all from the bottom of my heart.
Right, definitely. No, we do appreciate that, man. Shout out to YouTube as well, because something I was looking at, I mean, like, you know, I'll be on these podcasts pages and everything like that, and because of podcasts, YouTube is looking at having the biggest growth that it's ever had since the existence of, within the next 4 years, and they have an estimated revenue that they pay out to people that's going to estimate to be $500 billion. So, you know what I mean? So shouts out to everybody if you're a YouTube content creator, podcaster alike. So, you know what I mean? The money is there and everything is going and it's all working the way it's supposed to work. So.
Oh, and another thing, please, know me, continue to subscribe. Know me, I mean, shout out to our audio listeners that been rocking with us since day one. Like I said, we did our whole first year just audio before we even got on video. So, you know, we got people that have been with us since day one, people that still, you know what I mean, audio is still our main thing, but I just like to thank y'all for, you know, the YouTube numbers continuing to go up because, like I said, we didn't get on everything all at the same time. Now, I mean, we did audio for like a whole year before we did any video. So I just like to thank y'all for that, man, because it's, man, that's amazing to me. You know what I mean? That's amazing to me for us. Not even to get our mainstream look yet and be doing the numbers that we doing. You know what I mean? All across the board, man. And that's 100% y'all, man. So thank y'all for that. So please continue to subscribe. Wherever y'all listen to us at, subscribe. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Know what I mean? We appreciate that, man.
We do appreciate it. But then, as you know, I mean, name another podcaster that put in as much work as we put in. And that's not even me being cocky, not me bragging, because even the work that we put in, we still feel as though it's not enough. We still looking to do more. But even with that, I mean, you point out another podcasters that do just as much as us. You know what I'm saying? So we do shout out to y'all, and that's why we put the work in and do what we got to do. But I'm going to toss it to you. You know what I mean? Let us know what the signs say, and we get into what we got to do.
This one is dedicated to the barbershop, man.
Okay, shout out to them.
You know what I mean?
Turn it up.
Yeah. Because I was going to do something else was super deep topic and all this and that. But no, I got into a back and forth real life. Really, I was talking to some people that I know, and I mean having like a real life conversation with them, and that kind of sparked a debate, age-old debate that been around since like the 90s and all that. So I was like, man, I'm just going like pivoting instead of talking about what I was going to talk about today. I was going to talk about this. You know what I mean? What's on my mind? The whole age-old, well, I say age-old, but so because you know it's been happening since the 90s. The whole Jay-Z or DMX debate. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are like divided. You got people. I mean, a lot of people listen to both, but certain people got their preferences. Like I know a lot of people that we can go back to when it first came out. You know what I mean? Most people heard the J before they heard the DMX. But once DMX came out, a lot of people gravitated towards him because they felt like he was more relatable. Especially dudes that was like the guys that was like a little older than us.
Right.
Know what I mean? That was their man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So while everybody was saying Jay-Z, the younger people were saying Jay-Z. Some dudes that was older was like, no, DMX the man.
Yeah.
And I guess that's why his popularity like shot up the way it did. Because it's the age-old debate, know what I mean, of, all right, who's more relatable? The person that raps about the everyday struggle, or the dude that's like super successful in the street, and most people don't become super successful. They just be nickel and diamond.
Right.
So that's always been an age old debate. I remember crazy. I remember being like in the 90s in high school, and people having this debate. We was waiting at the bus stop, and some older dudes. We was like all talking, even though people didn't know each other. We was all talking. And they was having that debate about, well, the reason why people love EXO, and one of the people said that, the reason why people love X so much, you can't relate to the stuff Jay is talking about. Jay talking about, you know, diamonds and all that, fancy cars. Most people don't have that. The stuff that DMX raps about, most dudes in the hood can relate to that.
Right.
You know what I mean? More about the struggle and all of that. And I remember that conversation. I remember that conversation like it was yesterday. And everybody just, we was at a bus stop. People just talking at a bus stop. You know what I mean? So, and then that joint got sparked up again in real life. Like the other day, I was talking to people and it came up again. First and foremost, let me say, rest in peace to DMX.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? May that man rest in peace. But that's why I wanted to bring it up, because it's always, anytime you say that, it's always people that say, well, the reason why we listen to both. Most people listen, 99% people listen to both. A lot of people listen to both.
Facts.
But the reason why DMX came along, and I heard Irv Gotti say this. Now, this is a clip from like a few years back. Now, if we can put the clip in the episode, we will. If we can't, we can't. You know what I mean? Because we got to go through the copyright and all that type of stuff. So we can't put the clip in there, we can. But he was saying that the reason why he became so successful is more people in the neighborhood, in the hood like DMX than Jay-Z.
True.
So
we fantasize about Jay-Z. We live the life that DMX lived.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. Like, we fantasize about his life. We live the life that DMX lived. Yeah. Yeah.
So because I remember when I was younger, and people was going back to having that talk at that bus stop that time where he was like, "Yo, DMX be spitting the real, how people, how we out here living every day, the mentality." He's like, "Dog, be for real. You can't relate to Jay talking about platinum and diamonds and all that. Know what I mean? Yeah. You got platinum and diamonds and all that. That's some of the old dudes like a little older than us was saying that, and he was like, Jay rapping about diamonds and pretty girls and all that type of stuff. He was like, yo, look around. Is that your reality? So how you gonna relate to that? You know what I mean? He's like that, yo. He's like, yo, that's why I rock with X. That's why I fuck with X. Cause, know what I mean? He me and I'm him. Like just like the way he was talking. Know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. I get it, you know what I'm saying? And that just went, and that just made me just think about the conversation I just had again a few days ago. Even though the conversations at this point is 25 years apart, you know what I'm saying? That just sparked it in my brain again. That, yeah, it becomes a thing of, all right, you want a person like Jay-Z makes you become, it's like aspirational, inspirational to some people, but for most people it's not reality.
Right.
So I understand why everybody kind of like just, when DMX came out, he kind of just like took the lane over for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He kind of like took the lane over. And everybody was saying because, yo, he's just more relatable. I remember when he first came out, everybody was like, yo, no, that is dark and hell is hot and all that stuff he rap about. I feel that. Cause you know what I mean? People like, yo, I live that. He's like, there's people saying that like, yo, I ain't gonna never live the life Jay-Z is living.
Right.
So I can't understand, you know what I'm saying? I don't relate to none of that. You know what I mean? I'm not walking around with a pocket full of money and driving a Bentley.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Dudes is out here doing whatever they gotta do to get by, and they they robbing and trying to, watch themselves so they don't get robbed. And you know, the everyday struggle, that's more relatable to people, and that's why he kind of like came out and was like so successful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because more people related to him. They can relate to Jay. So that's the.
And he always had the females. I don't think Jay was to the point where he had females until he got with Beyonce. I don't never ever remember running into a chick that was like, Jay-Z look attractive. You know what I mean? I think he had that. You know, X a hop out, take the shirt off. You ain't gonna hear about no Jay-Z concert. He took the shirt off. So you know what I mean? He had us as the males, and he had the females in pocket too. You know what I'm saying? They felt his passion too, even though it's a world that they probably didn't know about. You know what I'm saying? But there's just, you know what I mean? That he had them in pocket as well. Yeah.
So, yeah, that right there just made me want to bring this up. You know what I mean? And about, because people gonna say, well, lyrically, Jay is better. However you, know what I mean, feel. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will say that. A lot of people say, well, Jay was an actual better rapper than X.
Yeah, but we only use that to cover up the person that we like the most.
Oh, yeah.
Because lyrically, Nas is better than Jay. But we don't use that in that metric if you like Jay.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we only use certain metrics as, well, you know, Jay, lyrically, he better than DMX. That's because you like Jay. So, of course, you're going to say that. But when it comes to somebody like, you know what I mean, Jay Electronica was more lyrical than Jay. But we ain't going to use that as a metric to say that Jay Electronica is better than Jay-Z. That's what I'm saying. You use what you want to use to say that. That's the, in reality, we never really cared about that. There's so many people that came through that wasn't, come on, man. Like, Sugar Hill Gang wasn't lyrical. You know what I mean? Like, on some real, like, they weren't lyrical. My man's like, roaches in the back, fiends with the baseball bat. That wasn't lyrical. You just putting words together, rhyming. You just saying something. We still dug the music, though. It's like, do you like the music? Yes or no. So lyrical, that don't really mean nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could be overly lyrical. And then people just like, no, that's just too much. I mean, I don't like all that. But yeah, you know what I mean? That's just, people use that excuse because that's the excuse you can use for a notch for J over X.
Whoa. You gotta be easy start talking about back in the day, Grandmaster. Now I mean, you talking about Sugar Hill Gang, Grandmaster Flash, Furious 5. Know what I mean? Never forget, dog. Know what I mean? One of the, listen, Melly Mel will crush them.
I know he will.
Know what I mean? Anybody, you know what I'm saying? Don't never forget that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know the message. Yeah, but yeah, I guess that might have been considered lyrical. You know what I'm saying?
Back then, I got you.
Back then, but we listen to it now. I'm like, Jones is crazy. You ever see the joint where they was going back and forth about, they was rapping about basketball though, right?
Yeah.
That joint was crazy when you listen to it now. Like, damn, that joint was ill. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I mean, the way they was putting it back, now we putting it together back then. Even if I listen to it now, you're like, yo, man, they killed, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Because people like, you know what I mean? Rakim.
Right.
Big Daddy Kane. Cool G Rap. You listen to stuff they made made in like the 80s. You know what I mean? Stuff was made in like the 80s. I'm like, yo, stuff back then, if you compare it to now, they would wash dudes, man.
I got you.
They wash dudes with some of them joints.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Some of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know what I mean? Some of y'all, man, I've been rocking with it since day one, but Eric B. and Rakim followed a leader. You know what I mean? The verses he had on them Jones, like some of the best verses to me ever in hip hop. So, yeah, so it was back in the day, like lyrical back in the day. Sometimes lyrical, it could just be all time. True. You know what I mean? If you put it out now, what they were saying, it could be considered lyrical, especially somebody like Rakim. Right. You know what I mean? Stuff he was saying. You know what I mean? You go back and you listen to it, like I said, because we were so young when it came out. Back then, it went over my head. But when you go back and listen to a lot of them records, no, they was spitting that shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it came out, we were so young when it came out, that was just over my head. Right. So I didn't understand why everybody was so hype about it, because I was so young. You know what I mean? When everybody was hype about that. I remember when people, now we go back to when people was walking around carrying radios around. Yeah. Boom boxes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like when my dad used to carry a radio around. Yeah. You know what I mean? My dad and mom used to carry, they used to carry radios around. Yeah. So, you know.
Big ass radio just to take one tape deck.
Yo, know what I mean? You only got 2 joints. But you got 2 tapes. The rest in your pocket. You know what I mean? You walk around tapes in your pocket. Right. All that machinery. Now you just, yo, what's crazy, man? You walk around all that. You got the world in your fingertips on the phone now. Right. You had to have the box was this big. Joe took like 8D batteries.
That was wild. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 2 tapes at a, you know what I mean? Play 1 tape at a time. Now, yo, that's crazy how technology about technology, where you could just listen to anything, anytime on your phone now. Yeah. And think about they had to carry radio around. How many batteries that joint took?
That joint took a gang of batteries, yo.
Yeah.
Technology, and now we to the point where technology moves so fast, that should be obsolete in a couple of years.
You know hell yeah. I mean, they got the goddamn goggles. They putting that shit right into your brain.
Yeah,
that's too much.
Shit going so fast.
You know what I mean? That's too much. Yeah, it's gonna be a time where there's gonna be because now I look, what you talking about something? You still got earbuds with the wire. I say, I still got earbuds with the wire to go to the phone because I don't like them new joints. Cause them new joints, everybody complain them joints is falling out. It's like my brother be like, I be losing them joints. Yeah. Joints fall out your ear. Next thing them joints fall down the sewer. You done.
Yeah, you right. Know
what I'm saying? That's why I never bought them, because everybody else I know just be losing them joints. Yeah. And they say they got to constantly buy them because you walk and they just fall out your ear. They fall out your ear, fall down the damn manhole. You know what I'm saying? Fall down the storm drain.
You out them joints.
Yeah, you cross the street, step off the curb, joint fall out your ear, fall down the storm drain. You done. Then you got to get a new pair. So I just never got them joints. Yeah. You know what I mean? Chick said, like, you still got the joint with the wire? I said, yup. Yeah. You know what I mean? That way the joint fall in my ear, it ain't going nowhere.
Right, I feel you. I ain't gonna front. I ain't no fan of it. Even though, it's weird. We talked about this shit last time. I ain't gonna be all on. We don't even do shit, right? But the shit track everywhere the shit go. That's why I don't like it. Like my daughter drop a drink, like, it's over here, it's such and such house. Can you take me there? Cause you can track this shit. So I'm like, nah, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, technology. Because remember back in the day we had the CD players? Then you was the shit if you had the CD player with the non-skip. If you had that one, they're like, yo, you got the drink with you're doing the don't skip? Because we had a CD player, we thought that shit was so thorough, but you really couldn't do nothing with the motherfucker. Shit, you can't run with it. The shit gonna skip and you fuck your CD up. You really gotta just sit there and listen to your CDs. You gotta, in the house. I mean, but technology did move fast, yo.
Yeah, so that right there, man. But anyway, back what I was saying, that I know some people just gonna jump on the whole lyrical component of it. Like, well, Jay was actually a better rapper.
But was Jay lyrical though? How many times Jay said something when you was like, ooh, bars? Like, I'm like,
when you think about it.
I'm not even trying to
talk shit. I ain't talking shit, because I understand what you're saying.
Right, like.
Because how people act like he just the end all be all.
Yeah, like, all right.
He never was that to me.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay. You know what I mean?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
How people act like he was just the ultimate. I think it's just a summer. We here now. We gonna start this. You know what I mean? We gonna set the shit off. I think he was like, it was just a sum of all parts.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying? Cause the way he, not the way he presented himself, we lived, know what I'm saying? The lifestyle, we popping champagne, the jewelry, the cars and all that. And I can rap.
Right.
But is it top fucking tier rapping?
Right, I got you.
See what I'm saying? Or he just everybody's dream, like everybody dream of having a life like his.
Right.
Or somebody that had a name for myself in the street and I made a name for myself in the rap. So I was good at two things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how fucking Push say, legend in two games like I'm Pee Wee Kirkland.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I understand, because when you say that, I understand what you mean. You know what I mean? Like people always say Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. No, I would say Nas, Biggie, then Jay.
I feel you. Uh-oh, motherfuckers gonna come at you. Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
we setting this shit off this episode. This episode is dedicated to the barbershop.
Yeah, right.
This,
right.
Now I mean, this the barbershop episode. Now I mean, because some of y'all may be too young to even care about what we talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this episode is dedicated to the barbershop. You know what I mean? So we gonna be real and authentic. We ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Our opinions, and y'all gonna comment and have your opinions.
Right.
Because I understand what you're saying when he's like, was he really lyrical? No, people act like he just the end all be all.
Right.
And sometimes I just did not hear that. I can hear he can rap.
Yeah, he can rap. Hell yeah.
But was he the best ever?
Right.
To me, no.
Right, I feel you.
No, he's not the best ever to me. He's not the best ever. Now, if you people looking at he got the life, I think people just look at it, he got the life that I want.
Yeah.
He had
the best positioning.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna front. Me being a Nas fan, I be feeling like if Nas had that, if Nas was in a position with Dame, I think we would be talking about Nas the same way we talk about Jay. Nas was just on some shit like, nonchalant about it. I'm gonna get a beat from Chris Webber. You know what I mean? I don't care. Chris Webber did the beat. Jay was getting the best. All he's talking about that shit. I was like, well, I mean, I saw like Chris Webber did the beat. What the fuck? Shout out to Chris Webber, man.
Yeah.
But like, yo, Jay had the best beats. You know what I mean? You had the best production. You had the best team behind you. Dame was putting money behind you. You had the best videos. So when it came together, you could have put anybody. I'm not saying anybody. You know what I mean? Because he is good at what he do. But you know what I'm saying? Everything was already set up for you to succeed. Everything was already in place.
Okay. And then, because that's the part when people try to minimize what Dame, and let's say, even though you barely ever heard Biggs talk, but Dame and Biggs, where you got somebody where it's the perfect mix of people who I'm in this with y'all, but I don't. Now we got one person, which is Biggs, who I don't need no spotlight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm part of the foundation. I don't need no spotlight though.
Right.
All right. Dame is here, but Dame can be the mouthpiece and help you get things done. But I really don't need spotlight. But he was in videos and stuff like that. But
he don't want to be a rapper.
You know what I'm saying? Not the after you write yourself something, write me something.
Right, because that's what was going on at that time.
See what I mean?
I don't want to be the rapper. Yeah.
So he had a recipe that worked for them.
Yeah.
They really had a recipe that worked for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you had people that was, you the man, your success is our success.
When you think about it, everything they had was in-house. We forget about that. All Rockefeller in-house shit was damn near the best. You had Clue, pushing mixtapes. He was damn near the best, you know what I'm saying, dude at the time. Well, between him and, you know what I'm saying, damn, I don't even know why, Flex. Between him and Flex. Clue and Flex at that time. I'm saying, Clue, as far as mixtapes.
No disrespect to Flex, but Clue was the fucking man.
Yeah, I give you that, but I'm just trying to be respectful. Y'all had Kanye West in-house. Just Blaze in-house.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all had like the best of the best. And you ain't even gotta go nowhere. These motherfuckers is there. Beanie Siegel in-house. You know what I'm saying? We don't even got to get a feature from nobody. We got the best of the best motherfuckers right here. What we worrying about? That's what I'm saying. This shit was set up for you to just do what you wanted to do and succeed at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah. So. Yeah, man. It's just. It worked, man.
Oh, yeah.
It worked, and then it worked until. It's not that it didn't work. It just got broken down.
Right.
Because imagine, I mean, like, you know, like on some Marvel, what if the Rockefeller breakup never happened? You would have Jay there. You would have Kanye West
talking
there.
about Young Chris right now.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got the other time, yeah, because eventually you know what I mean, you come around and say, man, you know, they on me about doing a solo record. I'm just going to go do one.
Right.
Because they ain't been on me about it.
Yeah.
So that changes the trajectory of a lot of people.
Hell yeah.
If that would have stayed, you know what I'm saying? If that would have stayed together.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Even though I really don't feel like getting into the whole breakup thing. You know what I mean? We already did that before. But now, I mean, we're going to say, what if the breakup never happened? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine what that shit could have grown to be.
Crazy.
Now, eventually, some people might have wondered, a person like Ye might have said, you know, it's time for me to go on and do my own thing eventually. But if you got a few more years with him in-house with you, being an artist and giving production, oh, come on, man.
Right.
Y'all probably be the greatest in hip-hop history.
Hell yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, that right there, he did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but when X came, the energy was different. I listened to it, but I heard Dame say this, like, everybody gravitated towards X. The people gravitated towards that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like the whole duality of, okay, Puff and them had, like, you know, the champagne and we living life top of the world type of stuff. So you needed duality. Like, no, we gonna take it back. Like Eric Grady said, take it back to the streets. But what Dane was saying was that sound. The always hear about the struggle and all that sounds depressing. And I ain't gonna hold you. It did.
But that's people's lives.
It is. So I understand what Dane mean, because when DMX first came out, you know what I mean? I'm one of the people that got the mixtapes and all that and jumped on it after maybe, like, I think I bought the first 2 albums. I'm gonna keep it real. I never bought another DMX album after the first 2.
Damn. So you started what? Flesh Up?
Yeah.
Damn. Wow.
I stopped after that. You know what I mean? The only time I listened to DMX albums was my sister bought them.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's an aspect that DMX had over Jay, because my sister bought DMX albums too, but I can't tell you about a Jay-Z album she ever bought. Right. Probably like once he got with Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
because it's people that never cared about hip-hop until Jay got with Beyonce. Yeah. And that's why he listened to Jay-Z. Right. And Jay-Z one of the only rappers that they listen to. Right. You know what I mean? I know people that only listen to 2 rappers, Jay-Z and Drake. Right. They don't even care nothing about hip-hop. You know what I mean? They only listen don't listen to Jay-Z because he's with Beyonce, and they listen to Drake because everybody just listens to Drake. Right. They don't even care nothing about hip-hop other than, like, Drake and Jay-Z. I know people that only care about, you know what I mean, just Drake. Nobody else. You know what I mean? But that's a whole different story. But yeah, that right there. So I understood when Dame said that. I mean, when Dame said that, I kind of understood what he meant. Right. Because after a while, I don't feel like hearing about the struggle album after album. I didn't. So it is a place for what Jay is talking about, even everybody like, no, you don't got what he got, or the money he got, or the cars he got, so you can't even relate to that. So why y'all listening to that every day? But I understood that the whole inspiration and aspiration of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to hear about the struggle and everything. Life is just all fucked up and it's all bad all the time. You know what I mean? Right. Kind of like the energy that X kind of brought. Even though it was most people reality. That's why he became like, he kind of like shot past Jay. Yeah. I think so. Because it was more relatable. But to me, it was like, Yeah, he right. It is. The energy did kind of like bring you down when you listen to it. I don't want to listen to just all whatever the fucking bad parts that happen in life. I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't feel like it. So I kind of understand what Dame meant by that. Because when I think about it, I didn't keep buying DMX albums. I didn't. Because I'm like, all right.
But I mean, Jay had his songs. Is it because Jay dressed the shit up when he did it? And it wasn't just like, because when he did the Annie, took the Annie joint, it's a hard knock, like, because he dressed the shit up. But he had songs where he spoke about, you know what I mean, the reality of what we was going through.
Yeah, but okay, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna be sitting in the Bentley when I do it.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So I understand what it do to a person where it makes things more aspirational to you, even though you might be talking about the struggle. You doing it wearing a goddamn $100,000 watch though.
Right. I got you.
You see what I'm saying? So it gives somebody to say, yo, I want to be like that, because I think that's more the allure of it. Where, yo, he got the life that everybody want. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I also heard Cameron say this, like, no, everybody think Jay's the American dream. No, I'm the American dream. He's like something like out of this world that can't even be fathomed. Most people never gonna get to that level.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I understand that, like how people gravitate towards him. Because I think that you're right when you say that. I don't 100% think it's just around. I think it's just he got the life that most these hood dudes gonna want.
Yeah, facts.
They want to be rich and famous with a bad chick.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had the goddamn times I was rapping about. I mean, back when he came out, when they had whatever the popular clothes was, all of that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Popping the bottles and all that stuff, and the cars and all that, the whole lifestyle. And then they was already doing that, and then you get with the chick that's considered the baddest chick in the world. So that just puts you over the top to whereas people will argue with you about, because I said, yo, on one of them records, I said on Once Again It's On, Beans got him on that record. And I'm gonna keep that stance. To me, Beans got him on that record. Mm-hmm. Know what I mean? Very few times anybody ever out that he's rapping with ever outdid him. But he did. Yeah. People want to argue with you about it. No. I remember the time when people were saying that Beans was better than Jay.
Yeah, that was a point.
I remember the time when people were saying that.
Yeah.
Like, no, you know what I mean? Beans better than Jay. I remember people actually saying that.
Yeah.
That Beans was better than Jay. So I think it's more of, it's a sum of all parts. Like, no, he got the life that a lot of hood dudes want.
Right.
So that's why he's the end all, be all to people.
Right.
Can a man rap? Yes. To me, is he the best ever? No.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think it's just sum of all parts. He has the life that a lot of dudes will want.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes would want to be somebody that was considered legendary in the streets, and you hear, you know what I'm saying? And you hear people, and I mean, even if you hear stories from old heads who was around back then and would say, yo, yeah, man, he was getting money since he was a teenager and this and that and the third, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you somebody with a name because, you know, people love that. Now I mean, so many people want that in life. Now I mean, they wanted that. So his whole life is like aspirational to them.
Yeah.
So I think it's that. But when DMX came out, it's just he was just way more relatable to people. And I think that's what really like propelled his success.
Yeah. Even Jay spoke on it. Jay spoke on that on the episode of The Shop, the joint with LeBron, about when they was on the backstage tour. And he was like, yeah, you know what I mean? I used to go on after the X and I just peeked my head out to see what's going on. He's like, the lights get low. Everybody get all hyped. They getting all excited. I'm like, what's going on? Then you hear him over the mic just growling like, Rrr. He's like, you could feel the stadium just like vibrating. You know what I mean? Then he perform. He do all that. He take his shirt off. Then he crying. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's like, now everybody in the audience is crying with him. Then after that, he do another song, Ted now. Then he just like, yo, you up next. How do I follow that? Mm-hmm. So I think Jay he kind of felt that. So he understood what was going on. Mm-hmm. Plus if you look at DMX's career, I don't know where it got to the point where it stopped because I thought DMX was going to surpass Jay. With him doing that and him doing movies, I'm like, yo, he about to blow. X about to be the next guy. I don't know what. Well, we know what happened. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, like with the fandom, because it seemed like the fandom just stopped. I remember he was on the Breakfast Club talking about. He's like, yeah. He's like, Jay told me like, yo, the inmates run the prison now. You know what I mean? So you drop an album, but he was like, I wasn't getting the love that I thought I was going to get if the inmates running it. And every time I remember hearing the interview, I'm thinking like, because Jay-Z had it in his mindset of what you was going to become. Like, let's be real. Don't nobody, if you're a rapper and I'm a rapper too, why would I want you to be a bigger rapper than me? I'm a rapper. Even though I'm telling you the inmates running it. I'm still dropping albums over here though. Yo, I'm in Def Jam now, but you still dropping albums. So what are you? Are you like the CEO? What are you doing? Because you over here dropping albums. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what's going on? So yeah, man, I think Jay saw that. The progression of what DMX was going to do. To me, DMX, once DMX, you know what I mean, started doing this thing, I thought DMX was going to be bigger than Jay. I became a DMX fan. You know what I mean? Jay-Z got to the point where not just in the music that he was unrelatable to me. Jay-Z became an untouchable, you know what I mean, entity in hip-hop. You know me, I was a mixtape copper. It got to the point where the more mixtapes I cop, the less and the less you heard Jay-Z on the mixtape. To the point where if you had a Jay-Z joint on a mixtape, that was crazy. You know what I mean? The more interviews you started to watch as a hip-hop fan, you see less and less of Jay-Z. So then it was like, if you saw an interview with Jay-Z, everybody, so it's like Jay-Z became this untouchable entity in hip-hop. Where he up here, we down here. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, I barely see you. You don't pop up on the mixtapes with us. You don't do songs with like the young people that's coming up in hip-hop anymore. So not just the fact that your music don't relate to me, you became unrelatable altogether to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why X, you know what I mean, gravitated to the Rough Riders. You know what I mean? Rough Riders. I mean, the Locks. He doing songs with them. He doing songs with new artists that's coming out. Cisco. So I'm like, damn, X everywhere. He not letting his fandom go to his head to me. You know what I mean? X doing movies. He doing interviews. He on mixtapes. So to me, as a hip-hop fan, I'm like, yo, X is more relatable to us. Hip-hop is for us. You know what I mean? So that's why I became an X fan. Even to this point, like, seeing Jay is like a Bigfoot sighting. Yeah, in the world of hip-hop. Now, if you like into that gala, all that other shit, you might see him all the time. In the world of hip-hop, it's like a Bigfoot sighting. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just like, I kind of got tired of that shit. Like, I'm like, he think he bigger than hip-hop? Which some people might think, yo, he is bigger than hip-hop, though. I never understood that. So that I kind of got, not to say that if a Jay-Z album come out, I'm not going to listen to it. I'm going to listen to it. But I kind of got off of just anticipating when Jay was going to do something. I'm sitting around waiting for a single. I'm sitting around waiting for this. Because when Khaled dropped that joint, he was like, yeah, I got Jay on the track. And then everybody going crazy. Jay tore that joint up. I'm like, fam, he rapped for like 4 minutes. He barely let anybody else eat on the song. You ain't hear what he was saying though. I'm like, all right, yo, y'all just anticipate everything he do to the point where he do something, you just so enamored with it. I guess I just got off of that earlier.
Yeah, so I think that, yeah, it's just two sides of the coin, man. Yeah, and I think that's just what made DMX more relatable, man. He just seemed like he was just closer to the people.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, that may probably played a major part in it. You know what I mean? Where he was just out and about.
Right.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Even though, yeah, so I understand why, like, when he came out, he was like so successful.
Right.
So I'm not going to, because people say, well, somebody, which one is better? Well,
I guess they should just go with who you like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whoever you like. Whoever you say is better, I can't argue with you. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, what could you say about X? He told us his flaws. He told us his issues. And we dealt with it. You know what I mean? I don't know one thing that Jay might do right or wrong. Not that I need to know that. But then to some people, Jay he perfect. You know what I mean? Like arguing with somebody in the comments about the shirt. Jay-Z 543-1. And only one he lost to was the Big. I'm like, all right, so Jay is undefeated then. You're absolutely right. And he really believed that though. And I'm not going to say that you're right or wrong because music, you know what I'm saying, is to your discretion however you view it. But I'm just saying like nobody is perfect, bro. Nobody, you know what I mean, never lost. Nobody never had a verse that was, that probably wasn't his best verse. But Jay put himself up into that position where that's how we view him now. Just like we just got done talking about the Grammy speech. Was it that impactful that everybody had to talk about it? Everybody talking about it. People cutting it up short. Yo, Jay got at him about it. Oh, Jay, was it that impactful for real? But because it was Jay, that's how come we viewed it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Jay-Z. That's what I'm saying. Is the way that we view him. You know what I'm saying? Like he put himself in a position where we damn near might look at him like a god. Some people might look at him like a god. You know what I mean?
They do.
Yeah, they do.
All right. Sidetrack. One of the people that I can only ever think of as to my recollection, I never heard him have a terrible verse or a bad verse. Is Kiss. Has Kiss ever listened to something and you think that verse was bad? That you can remember off the top of your head. I don't think I ever, off the top of my head. Now, of course, I may not be able to, listen to the man so much. Right, I may not be able to remember everything. Off the top of my head, say, no, that verse was, that verse was whack. I don't think he ever had a whack verse.
I'm not going to say Kiss had a whack verse, but I remember being young and the joint that everybody was hyping up. And Kiss was like, I know a chick named Superhead. She gave Superhead. Just moved in the building, even gave the Superhead. I was like, everybody was hype over that. I'm like, that shit wasn't even nothing. Everybody in the school hype. Yo, he killed that joint. I'm like, yo, I'm a Kiss fan, but like, we're not gonna put that up there with the top tier bars of Kiss though. But everybody was going crazy over that joint. Yeah. I was like, what is all right, yo? Yeah, but I can't think of no joint that Kiss did. No.
Yeah, because he the person I can think of.
And I ain't gonna front. I can't think of no bad joint that Fab did. I really can't. Fab be on point every time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not to my recollection. I don't think I heard it. Now, some people might be able to point one out that might escape us.
Yeah.
Mentally right now, but I don't remember Fab. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about this shit, the joints when he jump on the R&B joints. So don't fucking jump in the comments. No, when he was rapping with such and such, or he's rapping with Dreams, don't come with no when he's have a verse on an R&B record, dog. Cause them Jones gotta be light.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna be dropping no bars on no goddamn song, no R&B record. Right. So don't come with me with nothing that it was an R&B verse. Certain verse, remember, some people have to have the R&B verse. Some rappers have to have the R&B verse. Right. It gotta be lighthearted. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be spitting crazy on an R&B record. So do not come with us with the verse he had on that song where he had with goddamn Neo or some damn body. That verse was his R&B verse, bro. Right. He got to come with the R&B verse. Right. It's for the chicks, dog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He ain't supposed to be rapping all crazy on that. He's supposed, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be spitting the bars.
Unless again you fucking X. Because X on that Cisco joint ain't give a fuck. I'm still gonna be X. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo.
No, but see what the thing is, he made. But the thing about him is, he rapped what? He didn't rap. He never rapped Lyrical Miracle.
Right. You're right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the bars was basic, but it was very easy to understand. You don't have to break down nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was never the dude that you got to break down what he said. He's using some type of metaphor that you got to listen to it 2 and 3 times. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no, type of person where it's like, all right, I got to listen to this joint a few times and then hear it a few times and break down what he's saying.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like on some Ghostface Killer shit where you got to listen to this shit a bunch of times. Yeah. And then you got to figure, okay, all right, that mean this mean that. And then put it all together. Okay, I get it now.
Right.
After listening to this a few times, I get it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but that right there, Yo, it was some of them joints. Yo, it was crazy, yo. When Goose was like, yeah, people come up to me, he's like, yo, I understand exactly what you're saying. He's like, I don't even understand what I was saying when I did that. That shit was crazy to me. Like, yo. He's like, he be running up on me like, yo, I feel what you was saying. I understand exactly what you was saying. I feel that up me. It's like, I didn't even know what I said. I don't even understand why I said that. Like, yo. So like, how you get it? When I don't even get it, I'm the one that said it. Dog, man. Yeah, some of them just is crazy. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but that right there, so then we got sidetracked for a minute.
That's wild.
Yeah, but that made me think of that because hearing somebody, and I heard like a bad verse from them. I'm like, yo, wait, they just mailed that joint in. They ain't got that joint no effort. And to my recollection, I think just on the top of my head, I think Kiss is the only person I never heard a verse where I was like, man, that verse was fucking terrible.
Oh yeah, I feel you. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, yo, man, he ain't put no effort in that. He's one of the few people that I just on the top of my head just thinking like, okay, I never heard a bad verse from him.
No, I never heard a bad verse from Kiss.
You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, but back what we was saying, I mean that made me lose track of what I was saying. And
super duper underrated rapper.
Who?
Kiss.
I mean, he not underrated, but
he not underrated. If you
I
ask
don't
anybody
know.
Top 10, you think Kiss they gonna put Kiss in their top 10? He deserve a top 5 spot. You think he ain't gonna be in the top 10?
It depends on if you asking the East Coast cat, yeah. If you asking anybody anywhere else, I understand. But East Coast, I think he is definitely. I think be considered top 10. I don't know, top 10 all time, or you just starting at the 90s, or you starting at the. It depends too. I mean, a lot of East Coast cats, I think they will put Kiss. Here on the East Coast, I think he'll be considered top 10.
I don't know if they'll put him top 10. I might have to ask. I might make it short and ask.
Because we gotta think
who
about
your top 10 rappers.
what would the 10 be?
You know, you're gonna have to knock out the J Big, the Nas's, right? Yeah, I mean, you might get some people that might throw Eminem up in there. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the new rappers. So you figure you might get Ross, might get thrown up in there. That's what I'm saying.
Ross before Kiss?
I'm just saying.
Depending on where you at.
Look at the popularity of him.
And you talking about the East Coast cat? I don't think nobody ever gonna put Ross before Kiss on the East Coast. I mean, Ross solid. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's solid.
Ross is thorough, but an East Coast cat?
I don't know, man.
East Coast cat gonna put Ross before Kiss?
I don't know. I think it's real quiet for Kiss.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it is.
I mean, not here on the East Coast. I think he already solidified. You know what I mean? I think his spot is already solidified by East Coast dudes. You know what I'm saying?
I would hope so.
Now, if you go anywhere else and you say that, they may not have him in there. But as far as East Coast, you know what I'm saying? I think it's already solidified that he one of the best that ever did it.
I would hope so.
You know what I mean? So, and you know what?
I would hope so.
Since we all over the place on this joint, you know what I mean? We might as well. A lot of people, I was listening to like a few Ja Rule records. And everybody said a lot of people said he wasn't that good of a rapper. He just had an ill voice, and that's what carried him over. No. Huh? Yeah. I think he was.
It was both.
No, I mean he was spitting some too. He was spitting some. I know what I'm saying. I know he ain't. Everybody gonna compare him to DMX and Jay. You know what I mean? Because they was all in that. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna just say that it was just his voice, and without the voice, he wasn't saying absolutely nothing. Now he's not saying that he got a world full of hip hop quotables.
Right.
But we actually go back and listen to some records. You know what I'm saying? Now I mean he was I was like, nah, he rhyming decent.
No, you know what it is? To us, this is not no shot. Ja Rule is the Drake that we listen to.
Okay. I know though. I understand what you're saying.
That we listen to.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
He's the Drake of the barbershop.
Yeah, he the Drake that we listen to. And can't nobody deny that shit. Like it was undeniable. We was listening to Ja. You know what I'm saying? Hands down. Ja was killing shit. Mm-hmm. Ja was the Drake that we listened to. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So come on now. Yo, it's crazy that you said, because I just was talking to my wife about that. She was like, how can you say you don't listen to Drake, but you be down in the basement listening to Ja? I don't know. But then in my head, I'm thinking like, I do know. I'm not trying to be offensive. The shit that Drake make is shit that I would never say. I would never be like, I told my wife, like, if you broke up with me, I would never call you and be like, I know you would a good guy. Fuck that nigga that you. I would never do no shit like that. It's good for him. That's his music. You know what I'm saying? I would never be on no shit. Shit that he say, I just, in my head, I'm like, I can't see nobody saying that. The new song that he got, when he be like, everybody come on and say, fuck my ex. But man, you know, gonna be in the club just like, fuck my ex. We just chanting shit. You know what I mean? But she like, Ja do shit like that? No. She like, Ja did a joke with Jennifer Lopez, yeah. And that shit started like, it must be the ass. That's how Ja started shit. I was with that. I don't know, it's just Ja was more relatable to us.
Yeah, man. Shout out to yeah, man. Shout out to Ja, man. That J-Lo joint, the first J-Lo joint. I'm real. That's one of the greatest records of all time. I'm gonna always love that record. That shit going. Whenever I hear that shit, I'm gonna always turn the volume up. I'm gonna always hear that joint.
Yo,
yeah. That's my shit. Me and my mom love that shit.
Yeah,
let that shit come on the record. Let that shit come on. My mama turned it up before I turned it up.
How can you deny Ja Rule? Like, yo, plus he had the radio on lock. It was like multiple songs. It wasn't like no just, I'm tired of hearing this one song. Come on. No, it'd be like multiple Ja Rule songs on the radio all day. Come on, man. Ja, that shit on lock. You know what I mean? Yeah, Ja killed shit.
Yeah, so, yeah, he was Drake for the hood.
Yeah.
He was. You know what I'm saying? He was for the chicks, but he was still a hood dude.
Yeah, he's still a hood dude. Yeah, we fucked with him.
Yeah, so.
Until, like you said, you like you said before, a motherfucker came around and said ice cream wasn't good, then you sold us ice cream. Right. You took the model of what this motherfucker was doing, and you just sold us the same thing. We just brought it up. Yeah,
man, yeah. Yeah, that is true. Because he did that.
Yeah, he took the model and shit.
Did.
Like, but then people argue with you on that, like, no, it's not the same. Dog, it's the same. There's nothing wrong with it. It's the same shit, dog. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Because trust me, I can tell you the 50 that I was into on the mixtapes with Slay, he wasn't doing all that shit. You know what I mean? My man, when the album come out, it's on some candy shop shit. I'm like, no, this ain't the 50. Not to say that I don't fuck with 50. Still fuck with 50, but he knew what he had to do to get by.
Yeah. He knew what he had to do to get to the next level.
Hell yeah, he knew what he had to do.
Yeah, he knew what he had to do to get. He knew what he had to do to get to the next level.
Right.
You know what I mean? He knew what he had to do.
That's why we look at certain people the way we do. Because certain people, they don't want to succumb to that because they want to stay true to hip hop, which I think would set Jada back. I don't want to do that. I want to stay true to hip hop.
I mean, he did some records though. You know what I'm saying? He did some records, but I don't know why. He did some records. You know what I mean? Because Why was a big record.
Yeah.
Knock Yourself Out. I don't know how big that record was. That was a decent record. You know what I mean? But see, I'm more of a mixtape freestyle dude though.
I feel you.
So I'm always gonna care about him on a mixtape more than I care about.
But who did he go to? Even though they did do a joint with Mariah Carey. But what did they do where they was like, we going, you know what I mean, goes to this big name artist and we going to try this shit. They barely did that. They want to stay true to themselves.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe because I remember them doing the joint with J-Lo.
Yeah, they did the joint with J-Lo. Jenny from the Block.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. He did some R&B, you know what I mean? He did some R&B joints, you know what I mean? Dropped some R&B verses on some records. You know what I'm saying? He had the joint with Maya, didn't he? Remember, he had the original Fiesta joint with R. Kelly.
He did, yeah, you're right. And that shit barely played.
Yeah, because everybody just jumped on the Jay joint and shot the video with Jay.
That shit barely played.
With Jay.
That's all. He did. You're right, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, man. Yeah, I think he could have been big talent-wise. He could have been bigger. But my thing is he...
Remember, they shot that shit down with Diddy. Like, yeah, we ain't wearing them shiny suits no more. But it ain't like Diddy was doing it to embarrass you. He was just doing that shit like, yo, we have to do this to get to a certain type of audience that's going, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But,
and plus, they was over there with X. Like you said, that shit worked for X because it was X. it worked for him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
the streets, but you got the time he had on the shiny suits. They had to join on with them in the Mace video, and then they joined the Mariah Carey video.
Yeah.
They all had the shiny suits on. But I get what he was doing. I get what Diddy was trying to do. He's trying to introduce them to the mainstream.
True.
But I personally, if I'd have ran, you know what I mean, if I was running shit, I wouldn't have did that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have had them do that. Because this is how I think. All right, just like you got people in your family, everybody's different. Y'all family, but everybody's different.
Right.
If these are the dudes that I signed them because I like the way they rap and they are representing straight out the streets. I already had, rest in peace to Big. I had Big. I got Big to do some different type of records than he wanted to do, but it worked out and he can do it.
Right.
All right. I got Mace. Mace is my fucking right hand doing this shit with me, you know what I'm saying? They help write my shit. He with me on stage and all that. I got him to do that too. Stop rapping about, but that's, stop rapping on 100% on street shit. But Mace had a potential to be a superstar.
Yes, he did.
I'm trying to put them in the same space that you try to put Mace. No, you should have just let them be in the same space that you had to put Big in. Big, you made Big mainstream, but he didn't have to change too much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gonna take the army fatigue off and put a Coogee on and put a Versace shirt on.
Right.
All right, cool. I wouldn't have put them in no shiny suit. I would just be like,
that's the model that worked though.
That's not no. It worked. It's working for Mac? It's working for me.
Did Craig Mac do that shit?
And then Mace, no.
All right.
Know what I mean?
All right.
See, but Mac was out of there early. It's like the first couple years.
Mac was out early. Motherfuckers be forgetting that Mac was with Bad Boy.
Yeah, no, Flavor of the Year was Bad Boy, dog.
Yeah, motherfuckers be forgetting that.
A lot of people forget that. Know what I'm saying?
Craig Mac out of there early as shit.
Know what I mean? Craig Mack set it off because Craig Mack was out of there probably within the first year. You ain't even see him after the first couple years.
Right. Yeah, because they had the Big Mac tour and shit.
Because that shit came out when? 94? Something like that? Flavor of the Year came out?
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Craig Mack was a super lyrical motherfucker too.
I mean, rest in peace. I don't want to call him super lyrical. I fuck with some of his records though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Craig Mack, know what I mean? The Joan, Get Down, that's my shit.
Yeah.
To this day.
Can I get down? Yeah. Get on down. Yeah.
But but he was out of there early. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you hear the stories now.
Right.
About why, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm already putting the shiny suit on, and I got Mace to put it on, but Mace, I'm turning Mace into a superstar. He want to, getting from like a dude that just rap dope in the street to a superstar. All right, got that. So we on our shit right now that we can do the mainstream. I wouldn't have put them in no shiny suit. To me, I just thought that was a bad move. Because y'all the street, I'm already getting y'all to make some of the records that I want y'all to make and need y'all to make. That's good enough. Now I wouldn't want somebody that truly represent the street. I'd like them to stay that way.
I got you.
You know what I mean? You can transition. You could throw some fly shit on.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna have you go from fucking army fatigues to shiny suits.
Right.
Just because I'm the type of dude, I'm willing to throw that on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to throw that on, and then I got my teammate right here, Mace. I got him with me. We on some Batman Robin shit. Everywhere we go, know what I mean? I don't need that for y'all because we doing that.
Yeah.
Now we got decent records from y'all. Now Money, Power, Respect was you could plus you could listen to it, you could tell it was probably like some conflict similar to what Cam was saying with his first album. It was probably a bunch of hands in the album that do a song like this, do a song like that, do a song like this, do a song like that. My whole thing was when you on that level, yeah, you might want to let somebody, because if I sound somebody, I'll like them to be them.
I feel you.
If you're a street dude, that's what I'm signing you for.
Yeah.
If you're a dude that you make music like, and you want some like, I'm making music for the chicks, I'm on my Drake shit. That's what I want you to be.
Right.
I'm not going to turn the street dude into the Drake dude.
I got you.
I'm just not. Now, if you naturally just want to try something different at the time going, cool. I'm not going to sign you and then sell you, throw this shiny suit on because I'm going to throw one on.
Right.
No. Now, if you straight out them trenches, you got to get your goddamn hair cut and get you some clean. Know what I mean? And get you put some fresh on, know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get your jewelry and all that. Know what I'm saying? If that's what you went into the jewelry and all that, you ain't gonna be out here looking fucking, know what I'm saying? Like you just did a whole shift out of the trap house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, but I mean that I wouldn't. I understood what he was trying to do. He's trying to introduce them to America, but I would have just been like, I'm cool with everybody. If I ran a label, everybody being on different levels. Everybody don't have to be no superstar.
Right.
To the point that I'm compromising who you are. I don't want you to compromise. I mean, I felt like the whole shiny suit thing was in Mace because he was just versatile. He was just more of a star.
Yeah. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So
that was that time too when everybody was everybody was throwing the suit on and shit. Cause I remember when that was like when Jay dropped Sunshine. In that video, that nigga had the suit on. I'm like, what the fuck was everybody with suits?
Love that song, but
hated
like, that video.
Yeah, I'm like,
so I'm like, all right, yeah, they went the Diddy Bad Boy route.
I was like, yo,
we gonna have different colored suits on and all that, not just No, the song was dope though. Know what I mean?
Damn.
Now I mean the song. The actual song was dope.
Yeah.
Now I mean I get that. Now I'm saying he could pull that off. That song was alright. You know what I'm saying? That song was decent. The video was over the top because you could tell I'm trying to make a joint like how Diddy and them videos how Diddy and them make, and that was just kind of like the wrong move. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of like the wrong move. That's why people will tell you that people love that song, but just didn't like that video. That video wasn't you.
Right.
I mean, that video was not y'all. That's not y'all. That's Diddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's some Diddy Mace shit. Like, that's not y'all. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I guess at the time, you know what I mean, that's what problem. I mean, that shit was getting played all day. You know what I mean? Especially More Money, More Problem. They was playing that joint all day long. Right. You know what I mean? Because Bad Boy was mainstream. They didn't just get played on your TV raps and all that rap shit. They got played all day long.
All day long.
So, yeah, that right there, but like I said, you know what I mean? If I ran it, I wouldn't have put them in those shiny suits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I understand what they trying to do, trying to put them on records and all that. And shout out to, now I mean, I give her flowers. Shout out to Mariah Carey.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? She always, she always fucked with hip hop.
Didn't she?
She always did. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She always messed with the hip hop community, man. Heavy. You know what I mean? Did records with us. You know what I mean? Somebody be an artist so big to always be, you know what I mean, willing to work with hip hop artists, be in the video, you know what I'm saying? Do records with them, do songs with them and all that type of stuff. Yeah. Yo, you know what I mean? Shout out to her, man. Right, yeah. You know what I'm saying? She always messed with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? She always did, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Definitely shout out to Mariah.
Know what I mean? She helped a lot of artists out, man. I mean, gave them some looks.
Speaking of ODB, you're right. He didn't have to go that route because you could have looked at what Wu was doing and you like, these motherfuckers got swords and masks on. Why do I need y'all to be in a suit? These motherfuckers, they not doing it like they not suiting up to go get real renowned. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
doing their Shaolin shit and they still, yeah. I mean, so he could have just kept them the way they was. You right? Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Yeah. I went through him in the shiny suits. Know what I'm saying? Now you can have him throw the fly shit on. Know what I'm saying? He threw the fly shit on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It ain't have to be the shiny suits. I want to put him in the shiny suits. I wouldn't have did that for the Mace video. The Mariah Carey video was everybody had a shiny suit on. Right. So if I want you to be in the joint, then I understand where that came from. My whole thing is I don't know if he just wanted to be like continuity in the video. Right. Because how we gonna have y'all got red clothes? No. I think it just established that, all right, this is what me and Mace do. Right. We throw the shiny suits on. Yeah. Y'all could just be fly in the video. Yeah. But not have the shiny suit on. I don't know if that just, all right, but I don't just want it to seem like it just breaks continuity and seem like we ain't all like one. No, I just wouldn't have did that. Y'all could dress up in some fly shit and it just not be no shiny suit. Because that's just because what I do and me and Mace do. Right. Now I mean, this is my running mate right here. This is what we do. Right. You still be on the label and not dress, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just like you got a label and then, because you got people on the label like The Rock. They was wearing state property and they was wearing the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? They was wearing the goddamn fucking, you the Timberlands and all that. Boots was wearing the Dickies and goddamn, we was wearing, you know what I'm saying, the jackets, the flight jackets and all that shit. Kanye came on with the sweater with the button up underneath.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
sweater
right.
with button up underneath.
Right.
You know what I mean? Slacks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Backpack on and all of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He came through with the rugby's on and all that.
Right.
Now I'm with the blazer over top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can still be on the same label, but just be different.
True.
Cause that's what I signed you to be you. When I signed you to be you.
True.
So, yeah, that's just me, man. So, yeah, I personally wouldn't have did that. I think, I mean, they say he did that just to be team players. They was down with the team, but you know what I mean? If I'd have ran shit, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have had them do that. Cause I said, no, I signed y'all street dudes, and that's what y'all do. I'm trying to break y'all to the mainstream, but I don't need y'all to dress like that. I wouldn't have did that. Right. That's just me. You know what I mean? I know that went on for a minute, but
nah, but I know what you mean.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
at that time, that's the time frame that we was in. Because even when Big was doing the Junior Mafia thing, I remember looking at the Junior Mafia pictures, but I guess that kind of went with the Junior Mafia theme. When he had all them like dressed up with like suits on and shit, like seasonal, all them had like suits on and shit. So it was like that time where everybody was just like, you know what I mean, getting dressed the fuck up.
I mean, you can do that, but I'm talking about shiny suits. You can have a suit on. You can have a Saatchi shirt on, some slacks.
I think even Puff said that he fucked up with doing that.
Yeah.
I think he said that like, yeah, that was a fucking bad mistake.
Yeah.
I think he said that shit too. Like, you know what I mean? Some of them shiny suits. Like, yeah, man, you fuck up and now players fuck up.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but damn, what else were we talking about, man? This joint went way off the rails.
Yeah,
but anyway,
don't worry about it. They too busy typing right now.
Right.
And again, Jay-Z is the god of every. I mean, they busy typing this shit in the comments. Fucking paragraphs you motherfuckers gonna leave in the joint.
Yeah, man. Ern can read them joints. I'm not reading them goddamn. Y'all writing whole goddamn books. Y'all writing whole goddamn books in the comments. Yeah. Y'all writing whole goddamn essays in the damn comments. You know what I mean? Ern can do all that. I'm not doing all that.
With Jay-Z, their emotions gonna be tied to it and they gonna speak on it.
Yeah, so we gonna end with that, man. Yeah, yeah, that been an age-old debate for like, the last 20-something years, you know what I'm saying?
You went J and X, you could have went J and Nas too, that'd have been crazy.
I mean, because J and Nas is not.
You could have went Rockefeller Bad Boy.
Nah, it's not because to me, J and X is two sides of the coin.
I got you.
J and Nas is still in the same lane, kind of.
Uh-huh.
His is completely opposite.
Right.
Now, I mean, they was always opposites, the whole duality of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you can say J and I, but no, it's not the same as the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Whereas I am the super successful hustler that was successful at it.
Right.
I was super successful at something that most people are not. And then I am the street dude that goes through the everyday struggle.
Right.
You know what I mean? We both from the hood, but you have become very successful doing something that most people only nickel and dime and do.
Yeah.
So we could be from the same place but be on two different levels. I made it out the struggle, and you haven't. It's kind of, it's kind of like that.
Right.
It's two sides of the coin. To me, Jay and Nas is kind of like the same. Like we both successful dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you talking about more? It would just be more like who relatable. I don't know who, because Nas didn't rap all day about drugs. He was more like he rapped about everything.
Yeah, he did.
All together. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, so that right there, man. Like you said, man, that was just the age-old debate ever since they came out. Ever since like X came out, you know what I mean? Who people kind of like related to more, and so who did you gravitate to more? Because some people can relate to him X more, because more the everyday person, you know what I mean? What that person in the hood can go to, and then some people love Jay because he got the life most people want, and that's what people inspire for. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, man, it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say no more about that because we done went all over the place. But, you know what I mean? Y'all enjoy it. You know what I mean? Y'all enjoy it. Like I say, man. Yeah, man, go and get your comments. You know what I'm saying? Ready, set, go in the comments.
Yo, they already going.
You know what I'm saying? I know as soon as y'all hear that, you know what I mean? The episode wasn't over. The episode was still playing in the back. They said, listen to the episode. They typed it already. Episode ain't even over yet. They didn't even wait till the episode was over. You know what I mean? I rock with you, Iso, but you been fucking tripping lately.
Right. You gonna be on the joint. Oh, so you gonna double down on the fact that Seagull was better than you gonna double down. Yeah, you gonna stop that shit, yo.
Yeah, but now I mean in this joint, man, like I say, man, thank y'all for the love, support.
Yeah, definitely.
Now I mean, like I say, thank y'all for helping us get that Beyonce Taylor Swift episode to over 300,000 views on YouTube. Now I mean, man, I mean, really appreciate y'all, man. Can y'all, I mean, continue to like, rate, review, subscribe, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all have been doing that. I have been subscribing, but you know, I beat y'all over the head with that, you know. But now I mean, y'all do listen to me, you know what I mean? So now I mean, do help us out with that, trying to consolidate the plays now, especially that, you know, the whole Google podcast thing is down. So a lot of y'all just migrated or whatever, went over to YouTube, and I mean, in the shows, you know what I mean? We appreciate y'all, you know what I mean? Please continue to run them numbers up for us. You know what I mean? That's just, you know, helping us out. You know what I mean? Like I say, now we can't be, we can't be stopped, man. You know what I mean? What's going on over here can't be denied. You know what I mean? People trying, but they can't stop us, man. That's because of y'all. So, I'm saying, man, thank y'all, man. And like I said, man, you know what I mean? Ready, set, go in them comments.
Go, he gonna go.
Straight up. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Go.
You know what I mean? Even if I see a couple comments, you know what I mean, I might jump in. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I said, now I mean, this one is for the barbershop right here, man. It's not, I mean, it's dedicated to the barbershop right there, man.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm pretty much done with this joint, man.
Oh man, yo, ain't nothing else for me to say, man. We appreciate y'all. I guess I see y'all down in them comments, man. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
Oh, bright and early. They gonna be on there bright and early in them comments.
Oh, you see the title, Jay versus DMX. I don't even know what the title gonna be. I just said that. Yeah. What?
No,
ready, set, go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's exactly what the title gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
You leaving comments. You ain't even look at the episode. Oh, y'all doing it again. You didn't even watch the episode. You already just jumping and leaving comments.
Nah, that's exactly what we need to show. That's exactly what we need the title to be. Jay-Z or DMX.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I see y'all in the comments, man. We out here, y'all. Peace.